Welcome back. Now, despite warnings of summer booking turbulence from some of the travel giants, Thomas Cook and TUI, the world travel market says that the industry as a whole is booming. It reports £3.4 billion worth of travel industry contracts were signed last year. That's a jump of £300 million on the year before. And it claims that British consumers are continuing to travel. That's despite Brexit fears, with 73 million trips from the UK annually. Well, Paul Nelson is head of brand at World Travel Market, and he joins me now. Welcome to you, Paul. Thank you for coming in. I was saying there in the introduction, 3.4 billion of travel industry contracts. I don't actually know what that means. Could you just tell us? So where's the money coming from? Where's it going to?
In simple terms, that's the wholesale value of the holidays that we all go on every year. So all the holidays that you'll see on the websites and in the brochures, that's the wholesale value of the negotiation between the tourist board, the hotelier, the airline and the travel operator.
And that's up 300 million.
300 million from the year before.
And what's driving that? Because you'd think that, I mean, there are a lot of headwinds at the moment.
There are, but whether you're in the developing world or the developed world, there's this real desire to travel. So we saw last year that 1.4 billion trips in total around the world took place, which is a record. It's the 8th year in a row that it's been above 1 billion. This year will be even greater. So there's just this desire from all countries to travel. So you've got like the UK and the US and Europe, where we've always had 2 or 3 holidays a year, and now out in China, Brazil, Russia and the developing economies, they're looking to travel as well.
Okay, and a lot of people in those countries. But it has been a tale of woe for the airline industry, particularly the budget airlines. I mean, we've had some going bust. We've got Flybe today, almost a penny stock. Ryanair sounding profit warnings as well very recently. It's not all boom times, is it? So the money's coming away from budget airlines and going somewhere else.
You have to get your product right into the right destination, but as long as you're going to the right place with the right product, then it's a really good market.
And sort of luxury hotel brands seem to be doing well. I'm just trying to unpick where, if the money's not going into budget airlines, where is it going?
Yeah, very much so. It's about that differentiation of experience. So you saw from the Thomas Cook announcement that Thomas Cook is considering maybe selling its airline to then invest money, talking about launching 20 hotels this year. So it's trying to move away from the kind of asset-heavy business that it is, the vertically integrated operation that it is, and moving into differentiating its product so it can offer something different to the consumer.
You get travel trends, sometimes you can sort of trace them where we've had sort of big currency movements, and we've had a lot of that, haven't we, in the last 12 months? Just tell us about how that's influenced where people have been travelling.
Well, it's been great for the inbound British travel industry. So just shy to the Olympics, we had around 30 million visits to the UK. And last year we were looking at 40 million, so it's gone up by 1/3. And in part that was due to the Olympics, and then Brexit and the impact on currency post-Brexit has had a massive impact in inbound visits to the UK.
I have to ask you about this because we can't get away from it. The industry body, the WTTC, World Travel and Tourism Council, has said that a no-deal Brexit would put 300,000 travel and tourism jobs in the UK alone at risk, 400,000 as well in the European Union. I mean, that's a big deal. What can you tell us about that?
I mean, it is. I'm by no means an expert on whether we get a no deal or whether we get a deal at all. It will obviously have an impact, but hopefully we'll get a deal and then we'll be able to continue.
And what about people who are within the industry, the sort of travel companies within it? What are they doing to insulate against that?
Well, they'll all have their plan. I mean, travel industry is amazing at the crisis. So, you'd never know if there might be a hurricane in your region or if there's a reason why people want to travel out for political reasons. So they're very good at being able to switch their capacity around and moving from one country to another, one airport to another, a different resort to another. So
real hot spot at the moment, just finally, what's the most popular destination?
Well, we're seeing from a Brexit perspective that it's mainly outside of Europe. So it will be those countries that we're very popular in travelling to. So Turkey, Croatia, Tunisia, countries that we travel to in numbers, but we'll probably travel to in greater numbers this summer.
Okay, all right, very interesting to talk to you. Paul Nelson, thank you very much indeed for coming in.